Welcome, water signs. Thank you for tuning in. This is your December reading. I hope you all are doing well. And I don't know if I'm the only one, but it just feels so crazy that I'm already doing the December readings. Like we're at the last month of the year almost. It's crazy how quickly this year has flown by. And because almost the end of the year, I am just letting you guys know a little bit earlier because last year it went so quickly. That I am offering personal readings for the next year. So basically a yearly overview, tuning in, yes, a little bit a part of your astrology. Also, of course, the cards, but also I'm just going to channel for you guys. Maybe you have specific questions or certain guidance in one or multiple areas of your life. I'm offering them this year a little bit earlier because last year my list filled up pretty quickly. So I am having a discount on them till the 1st of December. So if you're ordering them before the 1st of December, you can get some discount on them, okay? I will leave the information about that and the prices and stuff like that in the description box. You can find it over there. And also how to order and get on my list, okay? In a good way. I'm just checking it twice. Anyways, that was something I wanted to say. Also, I am doing the 2022 readings for each and every single sign separately, like you guys used to from me. This year I began with the collective of like the water signs, earth signs, the element readings. I used to offer like, each and every single sign, but I stopped doing that for a little bit. But I do want to do them for the 2022 readings, so I'm working on those. Those will come up as well. And because you guys really like me giving you like short personal message for each and every single sign inside these readings, I'm gonna do that again. Okay, it's like a lot of info in the first 2 minutes. I'm sorry. So let's just jump into that. I think I mentioned everything I needed to mention up until now. I'm going to start off with Cancers, then I'll move into Pisces, and then I will end with Scorpios, and then I'm going to move into the general reading again. So you can find the link to the timestamp for your sign in the comment section or in the description box. I will try and link them in such a way where you can easily click on the chapter for your sign. Sun, moon, and rising. So if you want to head over to another reading and listen to those, that might give you a more complete picture, basically. So all right, that was it. I'm not that great at intros, okay? My head just starts spinning. Let's just tune in and let's begin with Cancers. All right, Cancers, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I wanted to share the messages that I wrote down for you guys. Something that I've just been channeling. Even though there's not so much going on in our sign at this moment in time, because especially in December, like all the things that are happening are like on the other side of the scale, right? Of the zodiac scale. So that doesn't mean that we are not called upon, because it's the opposite, right? All the opposite energy. It's sort of reflecting things back to us, and we are the moon, we are the reflectors. So I think that a lot of people will come to us for either for help, for a conversation, or your opinion on things, or maybe certain services and stuff that you offer. Will all of a sudden you will see like a rise up within that. That's what I felt. They also wanted to talk quickly about health, physical health, because we do have the 6th house energy. We have a solar eclipse in our 6th house, Cancer. So I'm a Cancer too. In health, that's like daily routine and everything to do with that. They were talking about stress relievers. Okay, and having little rituals or little things incorporated like in your daily life that helps you release some of the pressure, release some of the stress, be really in the present moment, or not, basically, like you can just flow with the energy for a little bit. Do however, I've talked about this many times, but however that works for you, just tune into that. You might actually want to change certain things. You might want to start something new. That would be very beneficial. If you start something in December, especially at the beginning of December, you're like, you know what, I'm going to do 5 minutes of yoga each and every single day. Just 5 minutes. no more. You know, maybe if I want to do more, it could do more, but if I just get those 5 minutes down, you know, then I can move on. It's like just little things that you can actually commit to at the same time, but it would be easier to commit. So look over the things you kind of want to start. Just look at it as a 6-month cycle, because you know, eclipses energy takes, like, you know, activates to like for like around 6 months, yes, till the next eclipse season comes around in springtime of 2022. So don't look at it too much like, okay, the new year's coming and then the 1st of January. No, you can really already work a lot with this energy in December. And I'm speaking more about stress relievers. Why am I talking about that? Because the hormone system really responds to stress hormones. Because when you stress and you're like, okay, I want to get this done. We have like this Christmas party. We have like this. I need to get gifts. I need to make sure I get the best deal. Or I need to do this and call that person and like get the invitations out. Like all of that. Like it can be a lot. So if you integrate a little bit, like moments where you can just breathe and consciously be conscious about that. Tune into your body. What do you need? Constantly like, okay, what do I need to just bring it from here up to here? Okay. And we'll go again. So that's something that I felt that they say like release stress. They also said that unlock your blessings by counting them. That's something that they said. I thought it was, you know, beautiful. It's short, it's quick, but it has great meaning. Because they showed me that there are so many opportunities just around you in your aura, but for some reason the mindset towards the farther future ahead is sort of blocking your vision on everything that is trying to enter, coming in. That's what they're saying. Okay, don't remove the little windows for things to come in and just surprise you. Okay, surprises and changes are like, I've seen some crazy shit. Okay, I'm just being honest. Like I've seen some crazy things happening. So anything can happen in this month. I just want to let you guys know. And if you keep a little bit your energy towards gratitude, faith, hope, you know, open energy, open-mindedness, open-heartedness, it will just be so beneficial for you guys. Another thing, Cancers, quickly, you know, before I forget to say, I've actually started a Cancerian channel. I did. Really recently. It was an idea that's been, you know, with me for like a long time, but I wanted to start it out. I have uploaded already 2 videos. I have not mentioned it anywhere. So whatever has coming up to now is just YouTube a little bit, but it's a new channel, so you know. Anyways, it's called the Cancerian Collective, and I will leave the link to that channel all the way down in the description box. Like just scroll all the way down. I'll leave a link over there so you can click and head over to my new channel, the Cancerian family. Doesn't matter if you have Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, you know, whatever placements, like you're more than welcome to come and join me over there. And maybe you always really just resonate with Cancer readings and you want to come join me over there, then you're more than welcome. I'm just still sort of figuring out exactly what to do, but I'm doing weeklies for now, and maybe some, you know, an eclipse reading I did as well. But the weeklies are going to be up on Monday, so just so you know. All right, let's move on to Pisces. Thank you, Cancer, so much. All right, let me put this here. All right, Pisces, welcome, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, so basically they were quite strong with your messages. They instantly I started writing. They were saying the unstable environment has pushed you into taking action. All right, so I don't know if you have experienced sort of unstableness when it comes to like love relationship, maybe partners that you live with or people you share your house environment with, or it could be work environment. It could be anything, you know, but is a certain environment that has shown instability. One day it's sunshine, another day is rain, you know, but there's like sort of not an in-between level. That's what I'm feeling. I'm gonna pick this back up because it's more comfy. So that's something that they were showing, and And also they wanted to get you unstuck out of the environment, like the unstable environment, because I feel you guys have been putting up with certain things out of just strictly loyalty that comes so naturally to you guys. So you're like, okay, no, I'm just gonna stick it out. It's just a phase. It's gonna be over. It's gonna be better. I just need to work harder, and I just need to, not say anything. I just need to keep it to myself. Just need to wait. Like telling you all of these things that, yes, is a part of your beautiful character, Pisces, but also I felt down the line your needs weren't met or taken care of or looked at, even, yes, by the partner or by your work or whatever situation, whatever environment, but also you forgot about yourself. And I feel like when something gets so unstable or so against your nature, and you kind of have to swim against the stream at a constant pace, when you're used to being duality, so used to doing both, right, at the same time, it was starting to grow something within you. And you might have experienced it as feeling frustrated or not sure, and you had all these questions, but actually it has manifested a new level of power within you. And that's what I'm seeing, because I said you are owning your power more and more. And they also said, like, you are starting to understand, and that's coming for you guys, that your weaknesses can be golden. Never heard that before. Your weaknesses can be golden. That's something that just came through the automatic writing for you guys. And I thought it was beautiful, because your softness and the things you sometimes wish you weren't, or wish you could just flow easier in certain things, or accept things in an easier way without feeling hurt, or all of that, like those things, they are golden. Like, they make you. And it's also your strongest compass, basically, but it also protects you. So let me see what else I wrote down. It is important, yes, that you feel safe to open up your heart in that way. But at the same time, they don't want you to completely lose that softness in order to function in a certain circumstance. So how to integrate a little bit of both, because you deserve someone who takes care of your heart and carries it with much grace. And it's out there, Pisces. It is out there. All right, someone who loves you showing up in that vulnerability, or in that depth of love of something. For example, you're very super fascinated about something, and you just love it with all entire soul and being from from top to bottom, basically. And they love that about you. They don't want to dim your light, dim your passion, dim your excitement, or dim your level of love for something. They want you to show them and take them and lead them in your world. And that's something I'm feeling is coming in. You guys are starting to attract that person that knows how to take care of a Piscean soul, and knows how to reminds the Pisces, you guys, reminds you how beautiful that it really truthfully is. And also that the person knows how to handle it, not completely nurtures you and not have any expectations of you and you showing up, no, but understands to bring in the balance, and knows how to give you your space when you need it, and also when to take away your space because you need to deal with something. And they know exactly how to push the right buttons. And it will help you remind yourself of your inner strengths and your qualities, and heal through that. So it's beautiful. I feel like I've been feeling this in the air for a long time, Pisces. You guys are on the road, even if you don't want to be on that pathway. You're on the pathway to meeting that person that can definitely stimulate or bring out the best qualities of yourself. And that is just something, it's very beautiful. It's very deep. I love it. So you are having a solar eclipse in your 10th house. And the full house, wow. You have a full house. On the 19th of December in Gemini, is going to be in your 4th house. That's why it's so important, like I said, the business, the work versus the home life, and the harmonious energy between that. Some of you are bringing in a better balance between private and work, private life and work life. But some of you may have been working from home, and you might actually go back into a physical office. Some of you had a smaller business, now it's growing, so you need to get an external office. Or some of you have been working in an office, not feeling that great about it, and then it's switching maybe right before the end of the year into you guys are going to work from home, and actually that's just soothing you back in, like you're feeling very comfortable about that. And there is a shift and change in the harmonious energy, and you sometimes need to step up. For some of you, it really is, I do not see the need for me to be here at the office. I don't want to expose myself at this moment in time. I'm more than willing and capable of doing the same job, even better job, at home. So let's make something work, okay? Because you want me to do my job, and I'm going to be better at my job over here. So let's make something happen. You can't force me to be here in this way. I want to do my job, definitely, but So the decision is up to you guys. Make it work. Make it happen, okay? Stand in your power, Pisces. Like, claim that space. You deserve that. You deserve all of that. Like, honestly, you guys been bowing, like, it's just, no. It's done, okay? All right, anyways, thank you, Pisces. You can click over to the spirit message or to the tarot reading, because that's the collective reading again. Thank you for tuning in. All right, Scorpio, let's begin with you guys. I don't know what it is. It's the end of Scorpio season, and I have enjoyed your season. I always enjoy your season the most, aside from Cancer, Cancer season. But Scorpio, man, I love you guys. I really do. I hope you guys had a great birthday season. If they're still watching, well, I don't know, because it won't be tomorrow, so I think these readings won't be up before tomorrow. So anyways, the end of Scorpio season is here, and then we're moving into Sag energy. So I'm gonna first share with you guys what I got, my automatic writing. It's a let go of unnecessary spending. And you're like, wait a minute. Let go of unnecessary spending, like what's unnecessary, It has more to do with the pressure you might feel to, if you give one person a gift, you kind of have to get everyone a gift, and you want it to have meaning or be special, or all of that. You might think like, I need to invest this money because it's like their family, and they are saying like, let go of that unnecessary spending, because they want you to be creative with it in a way of that, like really like homey stuff. They showed me like bake some special cookies or a certain favorite pie of someone, or just be spontaneous this month with like handmade gift. Like sometimes when it comes, for example, parents or grandparents, like yes, they love like a nice gift that they can use in the car or whatever, but often it's so weird when you get like a picture with you and your siblings, or a picture from back in the days. You get them like sized so they can hang it on the wall. They for some reason seem the most happiest. And you know what? I have my my mom. She's just amazing. She's also a Scorpio. I'm just saying, I'm surrounded by Scorpios. It's like she responds to receiving gifts very internally. All right, so she smiles and she's happy, but you can't really read it. I have that from her, Virgo moon. Okay, basically. But when you give her a bag of licorice, yes, that's the word. Nothing will make her happier than that. You can come up with any idea, and she just, but her inner child receives the licorice. So whenever it's her birthday, we are always going out of our way to get her a certain type of gift and the licorice, but we already know that that's gonna put the biggest smile on her face. So yeah, you're kind of trying, but you already know you shouldn't. So that's what I'm saying, like, be creative with those things. Just take some time to really look at personal things as well. Also be creative in general. Be creative with your money, with love, with dates, with your children. Just bring out your spontaneous sense of self, Scorp. Like you got that, you know? And because that is actually enhancing your money flow to come in. People are responding to you in a different way, which, you know, is just much more easier going for some reason. That's what I'm picking up on. And also like looking at your own coping mechanisms. All right, so I feel like you guys might have been dealing with quite some stressful moments. Sorry, in 2021, you might have not been really open or not been really talking about it because my throat chakra started to block. But I do feel that if you're taking a closer look at like, okay, how have you been coping? I mean, honestly, we're all just coping over here, okay? Until we have a little bit more clearer vision of the future. Like right now, we're just kind of coping. So to look at maybe some new ways of coping or some new ways of handling certain situations or your stress or maybe you might be really tired lately. Like just see if there might be other options for you out there to cope with that. That's just basically, yeah, that's what I was getting for you guys. You have a solar eclipse on the 4th in Sag, of course, your second house. So that is, again, it's like, you know, I feel it's so strongly connected to Venus. You know, it's like love, yes, you know, but also your finances and how you have your finances. So you might actually are starting a different type of income stream. You might be thinking about doing something creative on the side of what you're doing. Definitely highly recommended something like that. And then you have a full moon in the 8th, which is like basically your own sign. It's not going to be in your sign, but it's going to be your 8th house, and you guys represent the 8th house in the zodiac. So I think that I'm hearing like more myself, like you're gonna be able to be more yourself and coping with things in the way that you feel comfortable and the way that you feel things should be dealt with. Like I said, the coping mechanism. So it will help you to, I feel like if you want to do, like, for example, Christmas gifts and stuff, I'm gonna name it one more time, you might actually end up doing it in a group thing. So, you know, more people will buy something or something like that. Those would be very beneficial. You all work together on one project and it'd be very successful, or just, you know, yeah, it's gonna be successful. Regardless if you just make someone really happy with it or if it's actually gonna enhance your income stream and things like that. It's just going to be a successful projects if you're allowing to combine that with other people's inputs or help or anything like that. All right, let me not continue to ramble. Thank you, Scorpio, so much. I'm gonna move on to the spirit messages with the oracle cards. Thank you guys so much. I love you. Okay, all right, let's move on towards the oracle cards section. If that's a way to put it. I chose the animal oracle cards, but it's like tarot cards actually. But I'm just gonna pull a card from this deck. I chose this deck. I always love these messages that come with it. All right. Very good. 2 of Winter represents the 2 of Swords. I'm gonna read the message. You have the Dachshund dog. Procrastination and worrying what others will think is blocking you from making a decision. If you're torn between your own desires and someone else's, follow your inner guidance. Very strongly connected to almost every single one of you, like the separate messages that I just did. In some way, shape, or form, it really connects. Procrastination and worrying what others will think, that comes from that. You see, because in the end of the day, when you are focused on your external world and trying to integrate the external into the internal, it kind of gets cloudy sometimes, especially if it's really not in alignment. So you're trying to make something fit that isn't really fitting, and you're spending all your time and energy into making it fit, but it doesn't bring 2 parts together. It's like, I already said this many times, but like if you have magnets of the same, side, you can try really hard and you can maybe get them together, but they will release themselves. They won't become one. So I feel with this, if you're torn between your own desires and someone else's, follow your inner guidance, and especially for my Pisces as well. You know, it's very important to understand your needs and your wants, right? So if you have certain needs, like things you just need to feel like safe or comfortable, or loved or respected, yeah, like all the things that you just need to feel like you are a respected human being in your whole, you know, and you have the space to be your authentic self. Those things are needs. You know, like for example, like I talked about with my cancers, it's like stress reliefs is a need you will have, because you need to bring down those stress hormones that are triggered, you know, by going and going and going. So when you have certain needs in order to cater to yourself, in order to keep them low, in order to be the best version of yourself and the person you want to be, you know. And then you have wants. Wants are like, oh, I have a car, you know, but I've always wanted that Rolls Royce, and I just, you know, love it. It's my want. You know, it's different than you're like, you know, I kind of really need a good working car because I need to get my kids to school, or I need to pick my mother up each and every week, or I need to do this and that, and grocery store is really far away. So in order to have things function, I kind of need a good working vehicle that gets me safely from point A to B. That's like maybe a need, you know, it's different. But like, that's the thing. If you're torn between your own desires, basically your own needs and things you want and things you feel passionate about, and someone else's, follow your inner guidance. It will guide you towards the road where both can exist next to each other. Sometimes it's away from the person, but a lot of times there is another way to make things work, okay? All right, let's move into the tarot. I picked up the Modern Witch Tarot deck. I love this deck. It's just so firm, and yeah, like, big up to the person who created this. Did a great job. All right, let's see. Oh, we already are dealing with some disappointment. Like, you're not wanting you're like, no. How? You know, I'm over it. Like, that's literally what it says on her shirt. I don't know if you guys can read it. Let me try. Right here, it says, over it. It's like, you're a little too late, universe. I don't want it anymore. Or it's, you're a little too late with your apology or seeing me or anything like that. It's good. You know, I'm done. But the thing is that it is important to understand and know that the universe is clearly saying, I understand. You've been through it. I understand. You don't feel like it. For some of my Pisces, you guys are really like, I do not need love anymore. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm done trying. Okay? You are over it. But like I said, what's in the air is that it's actually coming on your pathway, and it will let you know that it is possible. All right? And you can thrive in a relationship. Anyways, it's more partnership, to be honest. 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups. We're downgrading a little bit. Okay, like, you're going from, I'm so upset. Like, I cannot believe that this didn't work out this way. I cannot believe that this person wasn't the one. I cannot believe they're letting me go from this job. And then you're coming into like, okay, well, I've accepted it now. It is what it is, but I'm just over it. I don't even want to try anymore. I don't even need to see their face anymore. I don't even want this job anymore. But I also have not been able to open up the heart chakra in order for something new, you know, to get you excited again. But the universe saying, listen, I got something special for you. Right? The universe got something special cooking for you guys. So let's see what it will bring in. You're also over it. If someone is not replying or taking a long time to reply to you guys, you're like, done. You know, I'm leaving my phone at home, and I'm going to go shopping, or I am going to go out for a walk, or I am going to do this or that. Like, I'm done. Like, I'm not even going to sit here and wait for you anymore. But look what comes in. I told you. The universe got something special for you. Here we go. Here we go. 6 of Pentacles, equal give and take. This is Scorpio, bringing those personalized gifts, you know, that we talked about. It's like, I got a gift for you, and I got one for you. And they're just like, oh my God, you know, Scorpio showing up with the surprise gifts. Like, yep, home-baked cookies. What you gonna do about it? Enjoy. I put all my time, energy, and effort into this. Spending money on a gift is easy. I put all my time, energy to make this. So my cookie machine, you know, that I bought 2-3 years ago, but I never had the time to bake anything with. But I did this. It's very special. Appreciate it. Eat it. Let me see you eat it. Oh my God. You know what fell down? Is that something we don't need anymore in our lives? The tower. Okay, let me see. All right, I got it. Here we go. The tower. The tower is on the ground. So. Like some of you, you are receiving, finally, yeah, okay, just gonna be honest, okay? For some of you, you might have been dealing with somebody you were dating or, yeah, we're in long-term commitment with, but something happened and you just came to a point in your life where I just can't do this anymore. So you express yourself and all of a sudden, you know, they felt it. They felt they really had to step up their game. And for some of you, you're like, you know what? I can no longer do this. You know, yes, you're showing up and all of this, but it's kind of a little bit too late. I cannot. My heart is already over it. So definitely for some of you, you are eclipsing someone out of your life, okay? And it's time to move on. And you start to see the results from that. This could also have taken place somewhere, you know, in this year. And now you're starting to receive the payout. A lot of times where you, for example, get out of a long-term relationship and you step into something, you know, you step into the unknown because you're like, okay, I just, you know, you might want to stay with a friend or with your parents or something for a short amount of time to like find a new place, do all of that. A lot of times that's like literally what you're looking at, like, okay, now we're broken up and now I'm here. Like, was this the right decision? But then the build-up begins. And then you find a new place or you find a different job or you start to travel by yourself, something you wanted to do. And, you know, and then you start to see the ships coming in, the payouts, the things that make it better. And no, that doesn't happen over a weekend after a breakup. It's probably going to be worse than staying in together. But down the line, you will receive the blessings for making that decision. You see, if that was the right decision, you chose your own health and your own sanity, your own self-respect, then you're gonna get exactly what you were wishing for, and that relationship was the blockage for this to happen. Some of you are really getting a much more deeper, clearer view, like this is my purpose or this is what I'm supposed to do right now in my life. And I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna take a chance on myself. And for others of you, you might actually have a wish come true. For some of you, it's pregnancy. You've been waiting for this a long time. Not for all, but for some of you, really has to do with pregnancy. And for others of you, you just want a new project to begin or a new thing to come into your life, a new opportunity, a new job. And it's coming in because I see that something that you desire will happen or will start showing itself in your life. You start seeing your luck turning around in the month of December. Here we have the 8 of Wands. Yes, quick moving energy, you know, getting unstuck, out of the tower with that procrastination, because it's just because you're trying to make something fit that it's just not fitting, and you feel like I have to do this versus this is what I really want to do, and there's no in between, and so you get stagnant in the stagnancy of it all. You have the 2 of Cups. I told you. Some of you, like someone is just coming at you. Look how quickly he's driving, you know, to come and tell you, or he or she coming to let you know you're my person. Like, you know, you're my person. Like something you wanted from a person around you, whether it's friendship, work, love relationship, it's happening. Like something you want to come in. It's like sharing of the heart. It's like sharing of having those enlightening conversations with someone. You have certain questions, they get answers. And sometimes it's literally with yourself. You know, finally having those realization moments like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. And then you just say it like 5 times to yourself because you finally are able to admit it to yourself. And it just feels so freeing. The next energy, sometimes it's straight up anxiety. Because like, okay, what now? But for some of you, it just feels so freeing. I feel the things that have kept you stagnant or kept you a little bit out of the moment, or just things that kept the flow from flowing, those things will be resolved. Those answers you will find. Those conversations will be had. It's very powerful. All right. There we go. The Hanged Man. Yeah, exactly. That's the moment where you start to receive the higher inside of things. It's like, you know what? I can look at it this way, or I can look at it that other way. And that will definitely put you right up in the seat of the Queen of Wands. So he's like, listen, don't be get down on this, like on yourself and things like that. Like, I got something good coming for you. Do you trust me? The universe is asking you, do you trust me though? You're like, yes, I trust you, but I'm over it. I don't have space anymore to be like excited about something I don't even know is coming, you know. But you have picked yourself up because a shift has taken place, because that's the Tower's force, like moving a place from one, you know, from one into another. Like, it's in this energy stagnant into things moving into, you know, feeling really sad about something versus I'm healing and I'm seeing the light and I'm moving forward. But it's because it's quick shift change. Someone is finally like honest with you, or you finally are getting a message back from someone, clarity, you know. And it comes as a shock sometimes, because I do feel like the shock factor, but I feel like it can only be good for you, for your self-confidence, for your trust and faith in yourself. Beautiful. Blooming season, man. It's beautiful. All right, I promised myself not to make these too long, and I'm already at 36 minutes. That's crazy. Okay. Look, I guess that's all we need. You end with the 9 of Cups. They always say you can't always get what you wanna. Well, you're gonna get what you want and what you need. What you need. What you need. I love that song. All right. Anyways, yes. One more time, if you would like your own personal yearly overview for 2022, you're more than welcome. We can look at it for you personally. You might have certain questions. Like I said, you might want me to dive a little bit deeper into your astrology for that year. And of course, you know, my channel messages for you guys. Just feel free. Like I said, till the 1st of December, I will have a discount. Also, don't forget that I do have Patreon, and you can come join me over there. I am uploading content that's not on YouTube, and you know, if you would love to support me in some way, shape, or form, that would also be a good way. So thank you for that. Hit the like if you enjoyed it, if you're still here, and I just love you guys. And I'm coming back soon, okay, with these 2022 readings for you guys separately. All right, water signs. Oh, I cannot believe like this is going to be the last monthly for you guys for this year. Anyways, I will talk to you before the new year. Okay, have a lovely holiday season, and I'll be back soon. I love you. Mwah.